What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube, and today we are back with another live stream, guys. It has been a fat minute since I brought you guys a live stream, so welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Leave a like if you do, and wow, I really have not done a stream in a while, guys. Let's get that music going, by the way. We need that in the background, of course, at all times. Now, hopefully, like I said, you guys do enjoy the stream. Leave a like if you do. Working with 304 mil today. So excited to be back flipping for you guys. It's been way too long. And yeah, I just really want to get into it right away. We do have a system update in about 14 minutes, 30 seconds. So it's going to be a little bit funky. We're going to get probably some pretty crazy margins. So we'll see what happens, especially right after system updates. You do get quite crazy margins, so I'm hoping I can actually kind of showcase that for you guys, since it does get a little bit crazy. Harith says, hello Sira, not noob. Oh, interesting, you changed that up today, Harith. So, welcome everybody again. Hopefully you guys are having a great Monday. I know I am, and sorry, I'm just adjusting my audio a little bit, and then I'll definitely be able to get into this for you guys. Alright, here we go. 304 mil. What are we starting out with today, guys? I think we're going to try the Dragon Darts first. Now, you guys know, I like Dragon Darts. I flip them a lot, but rarely do we ever actually flip a full limit on the live streams. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not, but we can never really flip a full limit of these. So we'll see if we can today with the system update and the funky margins that we'll subdue off of that. So anyway, going to go ahead and list the limit here, let it do its thing, and we'll put that to rest over there. Got my coffee today, starting a little bit earlier today than I normally do because, well, I do have something later going on, so I do want to make sure I get it out of the way. And there we go. Sorry, guys. I'm all distracted. It's been a minute since I've streamed. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into this. No more bullcrap. Let's go and let's make some bank. Bandos chestplate. This is the next one we're going to do. Bandos chestplate, guys. Have you seen the price of this thing? 17.77 mil. Are you kidding me? This thing is dirt cheap right now. If you have not bought gear and you need some endgame gear right now, now is the time to buy. I actually haven't seen how good the crystal gear is yet, so maybe one of you can actually tell me how good it's going to be, or if we know how good it's going to be, because maybe that is why some of these item prices are getting really low. Cleos Y Mas says, hi bro, what's up man, good to see you. I like the little smiley faces in your name as well. People will be doing Barb Assault. Why would people be doing Barbarian Assault? I'm such a noob. I'm so out of tune of all the update stuff. I should really stay tuned to it a lot more, because I might be able to make some bank off of some investments or some flips. And since I don't, I never really capitalize on those opportunities. Now, I would invest a lot more if I did have more cash in OSRS, to be honest. That's why my goal this week is to make 50 mil, guys, and hopefully I actually can, but it is a little bit ambitious. I'll need to do some Vorkath for sure, so we'll have to get into that. I was at Corp last night, didn't get lucky though, so you know, that kind of stinks, but hey, it is what it is. You're not going to get an Elysian every time you go, let me tell you that. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like, really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this, always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get some more items going here. Grimy Renar, I think we're going to do next. Now, the Grimy Renar is a really nice flip because it takes a while to do it, and sometimes you get margins of over 20 GP on these guys, and look how cheap it is these days, guys. Now, this is going to be a crazy margin coming in here, so we're going to go ahead and try to get the limit of that before the system goes down here. When the system goes down, I don't know what we'll do on the live stream. I think we'll just, it usually goes like back up right away, right? Like, it's usually not down for too long. Jordy says, hey man, sorry, I thought you were streaming later. Sorry, I'm late. Dude, no worries, man. It's totally fine. I'm streaming a little bit earlier than I thought I was going to today, so it's no problem. Now, Red and Champa's coming in next here. We're going to check the margin on these. Red Chins actually recently have been getting me like 10 GP margins, which I find very good. 5 GP margins, we can do that actually. It's not terrible, although the limit is only 7k every 4 hours, so it's not optimal, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and try a Super Restore Potion as well. Super Restore Potion flips, they're pretty volatile, but you can get nice margins on them. Only 2k every 4 hours as well, though, so you're not making huge, crazy swing flips off of these at all. But hey, the margin right now is very juicy, and I'm really hoping we see some really funky market movements after we get back from the system update, because I would like to show that off for everyone, just if they've never flipped after an update before. It gets really, really funky. Use regular old school RuneScape client and it should be fine. Okay, well then we'll do that then. Vindes says, think I'm gonna buy a T-bow and stop flipping for a bit till I get a big stack again. Opinion. Vindes is also asking, where have you been? I had to do some family stuff, so I haven't really been on. I need to get that sorted out and squared away, but everything's good now. Don't worry. No worries on that. We're all set. And he wants to buy a T-bow and stop flipping. My opinion on that would be only if you go really, really hard on your PVM with that T-bow. Like, if you're constantly trying to make money with that T-bow, then I think it's fine. You're not going to be able to flip right away for a couple days, especially if it takes up your whole cash stack. But if your sole focus is to build your cash stack back up and start flipping again, then I think it's fine if you get the T-bow. It's not going to be optimal, of course, but you can get out of that rut. Oh, sorry guys, I'm really thirsty. Tyler Asmus, what's up, man? I don't think I've seen you in the live streams before, so welcome to the streams, man. Hopefully you do enjoy them. He is asking, what's the side thing that keeps track of what you're buying? Now, that's actually part of the RuneLite client. It is the GE tab of the RuneLite client. And what I do is I basically just do a screen capture of that and post it on the stream for you guys to see. So that way, when I'm walking away from the Grand Exchange, you guys can actually see what I'm buying, and like it literally updates it in real time. So it's really, really nice. Great thing to have when I go do other things in game, which I plan to do over the next couple days here on live stream, guys. I'm going to be streaming pretty much every day, I think. So be excited for that. We got about 17 mil to work with here. Let's go ahead and try to flip the Dragon Arrows, guys. Dragon Arrows are a really good flip, and recently they've actually been very, very good. They've been fluctuating between like 700 and 800 GP each, so you get these really, really big swing flips going on. So let's go ahead and try to get the limit of those before the system update comes in. I don't think it'll happen, but it is worth a try. Lazaron Splint says, yes, I made it this time. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Vindes says, raids. We could probably do some raids. I'm not going to be too good, but I definitely would be down to do it. As you guys can actually see, I've been actually going to Corp, guys, which is kind of funny. I've been going to Corp a lot, and it's actually fun for me because it's not too difficult of a boss. He hits really hard, but it's not that big of a deal if you die. It's not really that big of a deal if, you know, you're not good at it, because there's not that many mechanics that are that hard. Or were you planning on doing Corp today on stream? I was, but I don't think I'm going to do it till tomorrow. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. I kind of just want to chill, get my stream vibe back, kind of just flip a little bit. I really want to make some good money, so sent you a playlist on Discord. It's great for nostalgia. Maybe fun to switch it up sometimes. For sure, man. The only problem is I can't have any copyrighted music on the playlist. I'm definitely down to switch it up, but it can't be any copyrighted related things, because then I can't monetize my streams, which, you know, is kind of, it's not a big deal for me, but I would like to have that on the side, especially if we can, you know, avoid doing something to get those monetization opportunities. Mike LaPanda coming in asking, are there any good items to flip between 4 to 8 mil? Now, give me 1 second, guys.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Sorry about that, guys. They're doing some drilling in my apartment because they have to get some things squared away. There's a couple things that are incorrect at my place that they're just fixing up, so I will need to maybe bounce out every now and then. Jeez, I can't even have a consistent good stream for you guys. I'm sorry, but I'll do my best to keep the content going here. Now, let's go ahead and relist these Bandos chest plates for 17.77. I think we're going to do 776 just to be careful with that. 17, 776, 995. List that, let it do its thing, and whew, I am out of breath. Sorry, Mike LaPanda, I kind of didn't get around to your question. Okay, so you want to flip single items that are worth like 4 to 8 mil. I mean, if you have a 4 to 8 mil cash stack, you're not really going to want to target those flips. But if you do have, let's see, I would recommend trying to flip maybe if you're looking for items worth that range, maybe Archer's Ring and Berserker Ring are going to be good. Toxic Blowpipe would be good as well. So you have 60 mil. So yeah, Toxic Blowpipe would be good as well to try in that range. Let me think of. Oh, the Dragon Pickaxe is not bad, but it is kind of hard to flip. So just be careful with that if you do try to flip it. The margins tend to be pretty good though. I wonder what's going to happen with this. Yeah, Brimstone Ring is good too. The Bulwark is also good. Thank you, Vindes, for coming in with those recommendations as well. Young HWC says, system update in 4 minutes. I know, the margins are actually going to get crazy, so I'm actually excited to see what's going to happen here. We're going to try and list everything actually before the system update comes in, because when people log on, they tend to just immediately buy out. So I'm actually going to try to list these for 9195. And go like 40 GP above the margin. We'll see if we can get that. We're going to list the Dragon Darts. Oh, I feel like we're going rapid fire right now. 3180, I think, is actually what we're going to do. And we'll see if those actually go. And the Oak Planks actually already sold. So that actually wasn't a bad flip at all, considering how long it took. It's about 50k for a couple minutes of work there, guys. Let's try and sell these for 6,400. 6395. Now these are total guesses, guys. I just know that margins tend to get really crazy right after system updates, and it's for a very short period of time, but I want to see if we can actually sell some of these items off for some increased prices. Stream over in 3 minutes and updates, but I don't think the updates go for that long, so I think we'll be okay, guys. Try the Blowpipe. I will in a minute after the system update here. Maybe we can do, if the servers do stay down for a minute, guys, we might be able to do the, or maybe some, like, investment analysis while we wait here. I can open up GE Tracker. We can get on the website and just take a look at a couple things if that's interesting for you guys. If not, then we don't have to. Yeah, the servers are back straight away. That's what I thought too. Jordan Rousey says, what's up, fellas? I don't think I've seen you around here, Jordan. Welcome to the live stream, man. Sorry that I've been inactive for a couple days, guys. I had to get through some stuff, but it's all done now, so we're back with the live streams. Thank you guys for sticking with me. You guys are an awesome community, awesome fan base, and the Discord now is blowing up, guys. We have over 500 members. It's literally insane, so thank you to everyone that contributes flips in the good flip section, talks it up in the general chat. Really, really appreciate it, guys. If you want to join us on Discord, link in the description below. It's a great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack and is fantastic for making money. I'm telling you, everyone that goes in there is very active because people really, really like it. When are you going to do the long stream? The 24-hour stream? probably soon within this week. Also, we do need to do the Fashionscape live stream, so I'm thinking we do that possibly this Friday, if you guys are interested in that, because I do want to make sure we do that Fashionscape competition. It is very important to me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The servers are going down. That guy just teleported at like the last second. Look at that. He's like tiny. Okay, we'll leave this be for a second. Let me just make sure my name doesn't show up on there. Thank you for subscribing there, Jordan Rousey. Thank you, man. Yeah, man, we got Streamlabs, dude. We're advanced now, man. Please reload this page. Okay, give me 1 minute, guys. Sorry, you're gonna have to look at a black screen for a minute here. So when I got the new computer, I actually did try to do some updates. Oh, does RuneLite literally not work until, like, the updates come in? Do I have to download the old client? I really have to use the old school client. That's so annoying. Yeah, I'm restarting the RuneLite client and trying to get it. Oh wait, the RuneLite client's working. Let's go, boys. Yeah, so I really need to make some channel art so you guys don't have to just look at a black screen the whole time. Look, here we go. We're already logging in, boys. All right, let's see if like we'll get some sales on these margins here. Okay, come on. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, there we go. All right, look, no, there's literally no one here. Hello. Watch this. Let's just claim that we're the first, even though we weren't. Anyway, I actually do think some of these items will sell. So let's give it like a couple minutes here, maybe like 5-6 minutes, and see if these do sell for the over the margins that we were predicting before, because the margins tend to get insanely crazy right after the the server restarts. Jeez, I cannot even speak straight today. And speaking of that though, let's try to flip the master wand then. If the margins are crazy, let's go ahead and try to flip one of these while the hype is going everywhere around. It's not really hype, it's just really like everyone is forced to get logged off for a couple seconds, so like margins get a little bit wonky. Noobs. What's up, Ice-T? Good to see you, man. You frog face. Oh man. Ice-T, longtime member of the channel. I can check the Ancient Emblem ratio in a second, as soon as I get up another slot here. Anyway, what have you guys been up to in RuneScape recently? I haven't talked to you guys in like 10 days, so hopefully you guys are doing well. And what are you guys doing in RuneScape right now? Are you making money? How much money have you made so far? What are you working on? What are the goals you have for your account? My goal is to increase my Corp KC a little bit. I do want to get some more Corp kills in there. Not too crazy, but, and I also want to get some more Vorkath kills because, jeez, excuse me guys, Vorkath is really easy for me to kill, compared to every other boss in the game. I can actually do it. And it makes me a good amount of money. I think my Vorkath tab is actually at 34 mil right now, so I think I'll liquidate it when I get to maybe 50 or 100 mil. A Heroic Peasant says, hey mate, just wanted to say I started watching you a month ago, turned 14 mil into 131 mil, thank you. Heroic Peasant, no problem, man. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the content and it really helped you out, man. If you do want to further that cash stack, though, I do recommend you join us on Discord. It is a fantastic place to learn how to flip with your cash stack, and literally any amount of cash, we can help you out in the Discord. So if you're not in there, I would highly, highly recommend it. If not, man, if you don't want to, that's fine too. Stay tuned to the live streams, ask me questions, and I can definitely help you out. So happy to hear that you got to 141 mil, dude. Crazy. Or 131 mil, excuse me. Barrows on my Iron Man and still hunting for that omelette. Good luck on that omelette iced tea. Jordan says, failed Jad 3 times last night. I gained quite a bit of moolah with your help from your videos. Nearly 40 mil, in fact. So great to hear that, Jordan. Keep going with that cash stack and keep flipping, my man. Anyway, I guess these are not selling like I thought they would because, you know, I'm not really Syratube. I'm more Syranoob. So we need to make sure that we can actually get these off. We're going to list these mahogany planks for 1995. Let them go and do their thing there. And the dragon arrows, we'll let those be. Dragon darts, we do need to knock that to 3130, and we should be good from there. Grimy Renard, that's definitely not going to sell. I don't know what I was thinking there. 6 to 90, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, that should go. Why did all this message get deleted? Okay. Sorry about that, Jordan Rousey. I don't really know what happened there. Yeah, that was really weird. I think what happened was, yeah, sorry about that, dude. I don't know what happened there. Bot being bad, I guess. Yeah, my bad, dude. To your Streamlabs didn't like it. Okay. Oh, I can post a link to the Discord if that's what you guys are looking for. Yeah, it's in the description below. If not, guys, I'll put it in the Discord right now for you, or I'll put it in the live chat right now for you. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. We're all over the place today, guys. Let me go ahead and get an invite link. Alright, let me post this. That should join you into the Discord. Please join us. And yeah, we'd love to have you there. And of course, all of those Bandos chest plates sold. So that's actually very, very good. 124, let's see here. Oh yeah, 100k coming off of those Bandos chest plates. Not too bad at all, guys. I do want to try to flip Dragon Claws, but I'm a little bit scared. Let me think of another flip we can do. 212 mil on the line here, guys. So we really do have a lot to work with. I'm thinking we go in and try to flip something like maybe the Zamorak Hosta? Well, people don't really use the Hosta that much. Let's try this. I don't want to do the spear, actually, because I have a spear in my inventory, so we're not going to do that. So, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I would like, because I do think this is actually an opportunity for like a really good flip here. Now, apparently you can change the Zamorak Hosta to the Zamorak Spear at the Barbarian Outpost, I think it is. Or not our Outpost, the, I forget what it's called. That place where you do the agility and strength fishing training or whatever. I'm really bad with names. But either way, if that's true, then you might be able to buy Zamorak Hostas or Spears for the lower price and then convert them. Oh, your Runelight thing isn't up again. Oh, thank you, Jordy. I do appreciate that. Otto's Grotto, that is correct, Maro. Palau? Is that how I say your name? Hopefully that is how I say your name. If it is, then I'm a great speller, announcer, I don't know, whatever it is. But I don't think I've seen you around before, man. So welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you are enjoying it. And let's go ahead and check those emblems. What were they? The ancient emblems? I don't really think you want to flip these because don't you trade these things into the wilderness to see like what they are like? You trade them into the wilderness for something. That's the margin on them if you're curious, though. Yes, you said it right. I'm from Argentina. There we go. SW says, leave a like, guys. Yes, please like this live stream. It's the first one in a while, guys. Please check it out and let me know what you think of it, guys. Oh, the mysterious emblem, you mean? Mysterious emblem. Now, I don't really think flipping mysterious emblems is that great. I've tried it before. You can get some money off of it, but it's pretty competitive. I'm gonna list for A2005. Let's try to get a couple of these off, though. We'll try them. Why not? And we got those grimy Renard weeds off. We didn't have that many, so it's not really a huge deal. But let's go ahead and try to flip something else, though. Amulet of Torture, guys. One of my favorite flips. I would not consider it really a bread and butter flip, but it's probably one of my favorite kind of, I don't know, like mid-level flips, I guess you could call it. Just because it's not super easy to flip, but it's not really that hard either, and you just make free money off of it. Wait, can we flip another one? No, yes we can. Let's go ahead, get a couple of these in here. And honestly, Amulets of Torture have made me a lot of bank over the years, so I'm a big fan. Haha, it's fun to watch big dollar flips. I'm stuck doing sharks and runes. Hey man, once you do those sharks and runes for long enough, you will get to those bigger items. Trust me, I was there too. I've done it all. I basically started with 10 mil and made my way up from there with a couple loans along the way that I've paid back. I currently have no loans from anybody, so it feels kind of good. No, don't owe anyone anything. But but yeah, and you will get to those bigger items, man. Just keep working on it. Why not try the AGS BGS on stream? We'll do that next for sure, Jordy. I do like doing those. Actually, recently the AGS and the BGS have been very, very good flips for us, so. But anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, again, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. And if you guys are curious and want to join us on Discord, it is a great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack. Join us, link in the description below. We can really help you out much better than we can help you out here. So we'd love to have you on there. Geez, my voice is already getting tired. That's what happens when you don't live stream in a while. Like, you can barely speak on stream. I did cannonball crafting up to 4 mil, then I found your channel to learn to flip. Awesome, man. Well, keep working on those flips, dude. Trust me, flipping is one of my favorite moneymakers in old school RuneScape. I think it is my favorite moneymaker. And there's a couple other things you can do on the side that will help you make a lot of profit as well. But I basically flip for my money. I always at the GE, always flipping, and I think it is a fantastic way to make GP. Has any like of the longer time viewers on here, no hate towards the new viewers, we love all the new viewers and stuff, but has anyone seen Gravid recently? Haven't seen him in a while, man. Wondering where he is. Hopefully he's doing well. These tortures are taking a while to buy, but we'll keep an eye on them. The chins are selling, so I guess we're okay, and we'll leave those. We got a couple mysterious emblems. We'll let that sit for a bit longer. We might have to cut back on the master wands here in a minute, but we'll see. 15 viewers, guys. What's up, everyone? Hopefully you're all having a fantastic Monday, and yeah, let's get into some money making. Haven't seen him in some time. He's probably doing some IRL stuff. Yeah, he tends to do that. No worries, he'll be back. We might want to cut back on these dragon arrows in a minute. They don't see... Oh, wait, I think we just got a few more, actually. Didn't we? We'll keep an eye on them. We'll keep a close eye on them. Let's check the super restore margin again, though. Ooh, I think that crashed on us, actually. No, but we're not gonna make like any money. We're gonna go 9145. That way we make at least 10 GP per vial, and we'll let that sit there for a minute. We're gonna do the AGS BGS before we get into the battle staves. I do like doing the battle staves. That being said, they're not my favorite, because the problem with battle staves is it's a lot of investment for a small margin, and it tends to flip pretty quick, but you don't really make that much money on battle staves, which I don't really like. I don't really like the profits you get from battle staves, because it feels like a lot of investment for such a small profit. But it tends to be, and they're pretty volatile too, but if you leave it, it normally will sell just because the margins move a lot. I'm all distracted today. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry if someone already asked this, but what do you recommend to flip with 25 mil approximately? Great question. So if you have 25 mil, I would first recommend always flipping the Amulets of Fury. Now, you're not going to be able to do the full limit of the Amulets of Fury very easily, but flip like 2 or 3 at a time. It is a very quick, it's like a very quick flip. It always makes good not always good profit, but it's just very quick and it's very safe. It's one of my favorite items to flip, bread and butter flip for sure. Now, I'd also recommend flipping Blood Runes with that amount of cash. It's very similar in the sense that it is a quick flip. I wouldn't say it's very safe, but it's pretty safe, and you're going to be able to succeed on that most of the time. Hopefully, you're going to get at least 2 to 3 GP on those. Now, if you're not flipping Zolver Scales as well with the 25 mil cash stack, you're really missing out. Zolver Scales are probably the best high quantity flip in the entire game, in my opinion. It's 2 to 3 GP almost every time you flip it, and at least 2 to 3 GP, and you're getting huge returns because the limit is 30,000 every 4 hours, so you can really get a lot of those. Now, with the rest of your cash, you're going to want to stick to, I guess 25 mil is enough to branch out a little bit more. Maybe you can try Mana Rays. Mana Rays tend to be pretty good in my opinion. Sharks are going to be good in my opinion. Karambwans as well, especially the cooked variants. I almost said variants. Variants of all these items are going to be the best. So check those out. Should I be buying runes at like a 2 to 3 GP margin? Yes, you should. When you buy runes and buy and sell runes, that's pretty much what you're aiming for, is a 2 to 3 GP margin. Sometimes when it goes over that, I get a little skeptical, and if it's only a 1 GP margin, it's probably really not worth it. And we're not able to get any of these tortures, so instead of actually going and getting more of those, I'm going to try to flip the Armadyl Godsword. Now let's go ahead and check the margin on this, see if we can get lucky here and make some bank. Ooh, that is a really solid margin on the Armadyl Godsword, so we're going to go in and get 7 of those if we can, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we can get 7, so that is pretty nice. 4.2 mil. Let's go ahead and flip those Blood Runes. Since we're going to talk about them, we'll actually showcase one here on stream for you guys, just to show you how flipping Blood Runes actually goes. So as you can, they're actually pretty high priced compared to where they normally are, and we're going to get 3 GP on these though, so we're going to go ahead and put the limit in there, which is 10k every 4 hours, and we'll let that sit for a minute. Oh, cannonballs are great as well. Highly recommend cannonballs as well. I don't flip cannonballs personally anymore, but when I had like a 10 mil to a 25 mil cash stack, that range, I was always flipping cannonballs, so definitely recommend doing that as well. Yeah, the emblems were at like a 4k margin. That's right. I kind of forgot about them, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and just try to sell them off real quick. I kept altering, or I keep altering my buy price, but you do you, bud. I tend to not really alter my buy prices because I'm very patient. So when I find a margin, I usually camp it, and if it doesn't buy, it doesn't buy. The thing I find is a lot of flippers, especially, I'm not calling you low experience at all, but a lot of like beginner flippers tend to get really nervous about their margins, and they tend to they keep checking and they keep moving their margins up and down. Most of the time, if you just, besides like a high quantity item, if it's like a medium quantity item or a low quantity item, if you just wait, you will get one. You know, I'm very patient when I flip because I know it's going to work out in the end. Like, as you see, like, I haven't touched the Zamorak Hosta margin in a while, or I haven't touched it at all, actually, and we just got another one. And people might think like, oh, you haven't gotten one in like 5 or 6 minutes, like, shouldn't you adjust the margin? Well, maybe, but I just waited, and I was actually able to get another one. So if you're patient, you can really, really succeed, and you tend to get more money if you're a little bit patient. So I'm always a fan of being patient with items. Some people like to adjust the margins all the time. More power to them. I tend to camp it out and see what happens. Because worst comes to worst, you know, you camp an item's margin, you only get 1 or 2 of them out of the 7 or out of whatever quantity you want. And when you go to sell them, the margin is higher because you weren't able to buy it at that low price. And when you can't buy it at that low price, when you can't margins, it tends to be because the margin is stretching. Now, let's get back to those Blood Runes, guys. As you see, we already have all the Blood Runes. We listed those like 2 minutes ago. So we're going to go ahead, turn around, and sell them for 367 each, and we'll see how fast this goes for us. Jordy says, it might not be as good as some stuff, but buying Karam bonds from the guy and Karam gems, selling them and getting them sent to the bank for really cheap is a lot cheaper than they cost in the GE, even with losses from burns. Actually, I didn't know that. Which item is good for an overnight flip for a 5 mil cash stack? You know, 5 mil cash stack, working with that for overnight flips, not really going to be very optimal, man. But you could try like adamant darts and just put a pretty low price listing on that and try to get a couple of those in and sell them off. But 5 mil, you're not going to be able to do a lot of damage with that amount of cash overnight. So I would actually recommend just holding on to it and using it when you log in instead of trying to flip overnight with that. You're not really going to want to look into overnight flips until you've got, I would say, at least 30 mil. That's when you're going to be able to be pulling in maybe 1 mil a night. And on lucky nights, guys, I can pull in like 5 mil, which is really, really high. Now, I'm going to try to do that tonight and see how it goes. Maybe I'll do a little recording on that, little commentary on that to see if I succeed or not, because the overnight flipping guide is a highly requested guide. It is also the hardest thing to do in, in terms of flipping and money making, in my opinion. So, yeah. We're just going to dump these super restores because I'm lazy and I don't want to wait for them anymore. So we actually did lose a little bit of money on that, I believe. Actually, no. We bought and sold for the same exact price. Wow, that rarely ever happens. Okay, well, that's interesting. I guess we didn't really lose any money on that then. Let's go ahead and try to flip those Zolver scales, and then we're going to go into the Amulet of Fury after that, just because we do have 28 mil to work with, so we're going to split that up a little bit. Only 1 GP on the Zolver scale, so in my experience, it's not worth it to flip for 1 GP, so we're going to stay away from that. Amulet of Fury is what we're going to do next. One of my bread and butter flips, along with the Blood Runes. Okay, I was about to say, like, the Blood Runes aren't really selling. That's kind of a problem, but there they go. Starting to liquidate there. Very happy to see that. Going to get 13k on these Furies here, guys. That's also very optimal for us. We're going to go ahead and list 7 of those and let them do their thing here. Got about 7.9 mil to work with in the meantime. I guess we can try to do, let me think. 7.9 mil. What can you do? What's like an 8 mil flip that we can try and accomplish here? Let's try and do some rune darts, actually. I haven't done rune darts in a while. It's on my flipping list, so if you guys don't know about the flipping list, there is a big, like, public flipping list I have on the Discord. So link in the description below if you are interested in joining the Discord. Great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack and everything like that. You can get a lot of personal help in there. I'll help you out in there if you ask me and everything like that. But either way, guys, there's a flipping list in there that has a bunch of items on it that I found that are good to flip, and you know what amount of cash I recommend you have to flip that, and things like that. So if you are interested in that, join the Discord, link in the description below. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream as well, leave a like, really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this, always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. 8 mil planks or sharks, maybe even G-Malls. I tend to not flip G-Malls that much. I wanted to try the rune darts just because the margin's actually pretty solid on them right now, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get that. With 8 mil Dragonfire Shield flip, probably not, because we'd only be able to flip like one of them, so it's really not that optimal. Anyway, we were able to get those blood runes off, guys, so let's look at how much that actually made us. So that made us 30k right there, and look how quick that was and how safe it was. We didn't really struggle at all with that, so there's a quick 30k. That's a big deal if you've got like a 10 to 25 mil cash stack. You really want those 30k gains. Each small victory is going to be worth a lot. So we're going to go ahead and try another rune here, guys. The death rune is really good as well. Again, anywhere from a 5 mil to a 25 mil cash stack, death runes are going to be basically as good as your blood runes. They're a little bit worse in my experience than the blood runes. I couldn't tell you why. I think it's because it's a free to play item, so it doesn't flip as easily or as quickly, but 2 GP margin on the death runes. Gonna let it go, and we'll let it flip here. Now, normally, honestly, I would not flip these in my experience, but right now with my cash stack and everything like that. But since we're on live stream, thought I might as well showcase some items for some of you guys that have a lower cash stack and they're trying to grow it. Would you guys be surprised at the margins you can get on cut/uncut gems? Those are also decent overnight. I actually bet that gems are a really good overnight flip, to be honest. Have you checked the Rev Ether today? I have not checked the Rev Ether. That is the runner-up to the Zolver scales. They tend to not flip as quickly or as safely, but they're also a very good item because the limit is 30k every 4 hours. Now, one flip I did find, guys, was the Bracelet of Ethereum. I was actually doing that last night, and the limit on them is, like, really, really high. It's, like, 13 or, like, 10k every 4 hours or something. Really, really high. So if you have a lot of GP, you can really make good use of that. Anyway, let's turn around and sell these rune darts. And all the Amulets of Fury came in, guys. Just to show you how good these are, we're going to list these for 2912, 995. So we're just going slightly under the margin, only by, like, I don't know, maybe 300 GP at the max. I don't remember the exact price that I was going for, but let's go ahead and turn around and sell these Death Runes for 216, and those should go really easily. That's going to make us, what, 15k? Pretty, or maybe 20k, maybe, I don't know, something like that. Pretty safe, and we'll get that off here. Now, the Master One's really not doing anything, so we're just going to turn around and sell that for, I think, like 5 to, we'll go a little bit under 5.2. Yeah, it instantly sold, so there we go. Happy to see that. We could have made a little bit more money on that, maybe, but I kind of want to just clear up the slot, and we made 50k, so not bad at all. Let's go ahead and get another item going here. Revenant Ether, showcase that for you guys. Now, another good overnight flip, in my opinion, is the Zolandra teleport. Now, these are not easy to flip overnight, let me tell you. They are very, very volatile and can spike to crazy prices, but that is something you're going to want to do if you have a lot more money. So, maybe not a great recommendation for anything under 100 mil cash tag. Really, I'm going to be honest on that. It's quite a crazy flip, but you can make good money off that as well. Now, the Revenant Ether is only a 1 GP margin, so we're not going to go in on that. In general, you do not want to flip for a 1 GP margin. It's just not really worth your time. You're better off checking the item later if you really want to flip it to see if it has a better margin, but usually if I check something that's got a 1 GP margin, I just stay away from it. Now, we got 37 mil to work with. What can I put up here and make a decent killing out of? Oh, we can do the Archer's Ring. Now, the Archer's Ring is one of my actually best, like, mid-tier flips that I found. They're not always good, and I tend to find when the Archer's Ring is good, the Berserker Ring is usually good as well, and they're usually pretty correlated in margins. So if the Berserker Ring has a good margin, the Archer's Ring has one, vice versa. And if, the Archer's Ring has a bad margin, then the, the Berserker Ring will have a bad margin. So we'll do the BGS after we do the Armadyl God Swords, just because I don't like to flip 2 God Swords at once. Just a personal thing. Would you do runes even if it's only a 2 GP margin? Sometimes they take a while to buy, and I feel like they're taking up spots for nothing. Well, that depends. I normally would not, but if you have a 10 mil cash tag, then I would. Or if I had a 25 mil cash tag, then yeah, I would. I would flip that for 2 GP, because if you're doing a longer flipping session, then you're gonna run out of items to flip eventually, and you're gonna eventually go to the runes. I think runes are not a bad flip at all. People are like, oh, that's not enough profit on the runes. Trust me, if you're flipping runes often, if you flip runes every flipping session, every rune that you flip is going to net you like 100k at the end. Like death runes, blood runes, astral runes, cosmic runes. Like you almost always go for 2 GP margins, and if you flip all of them, you're gonna net 100k at the end. And it's one thing with flipping that people don't really think about is risk. So when you flip runes, it's very, very safe. It's not really risky at all. You almost always succeed on them. So it's a very, very safe profit. So I feel like it's a great way that if you're doing a lot of flipping and you don't have the biggest cash tag, flip your runes, man. It's free money, and it's a great practice. I highly recommend it to cash tags from 5 mil up to 25 mil, for sure. Connery, good to see you, man. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for stopping by. Leave a like, of course, man, if you are enjoying it. And yeah, it's good to see you, man. And thank you for tuning in today. I really do appreciate that. So these rune darts are struggling a little bit. Let's go ahead and recheck the margin on those. I feel like it still may be the same margin, but we just need to... Oh, it did crash a little bit. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to list for 1105, and we're just going to let that sit for a minute and hope that it goes back up margin-wise. Now, things are moving pretty slow right now. We're going to cut back on the Armadillo God Swords because I do want to make sure we hit the original margin we looked at, 14,292. List that, let it do its thing, and should make us some profits. This name was a mistake. 13,000 vials of water coming in from, I'm assuming, Harith. I can't really tell, to be honest, but thank you, man. Really do appreciate it. Adding that to the stack. What are we at? 10 mil? 10 mil vials of water. That's freaking nuts, dude. Anyway, all of the amulets of Fury sold, guys, so look at that. Now, that would be a... Look at that. That's such a great flip. If you're working with 25 mil, that's such a great flip. We just made 90k in maybe... what, 6 or 7 minutes, and that took a lot longer than it normally does, so that's really, really fantastic. We're also able to get those dragon darts off, but I don't think we have the buy offer in on for those, so yeah. I don't know how much we made on those. I think we made 9 GP per, so we didn't make any crazy margins, but yeah, it was pretty solid. Anyway, we haven't done air orbs yet, and I just see that Marcelo Perry, I think that's how I say your name, is saying, have you done the air orbs yet? No, I haven't. So we're going to go ahead and try those out. And let's go ahead and we'll try doing those Bandos God Swords since the Armadillo God Sword does look like it's flipping. So we're going to go ahead and try that. Air orb is actually looking pretty decent as well. A 12 GP margin or so. We're going to cut that down to an 11 GP margin. Try to get that in. Let it do its thing. Bandos God Sword coming in next. Let's go ahead and flip a few of these. Margin on the Bandos God Sword really not looking too great, and we just got all the death runes sold as well, so we'll just let that sit for a minute then. Let's go ahead and try those Berserker rings too, and we'll see if we can get some profit on those. Since the Archer's ring looks good, the Berserker ring should be looking at least okay. Not amazing, but we're gonna flip it just to make up for some margin checks that we've done here recently, and we'll let that go. Let's see, 41 mil to work with here, guys. Let me think of what we can do with that. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's do the Diamond Dragon Bolts E. Now, Diamond Dragon Bolts E, this is a great flip. This is a great high quantity flip when you're moving from, like, upwards from a 25 mil cash tag. So if you're trying to go from 25 mil to 50 mil, or even above that, I would just recommend at least 25 mil to start flipping these. If not 50 mil, to be honest, because it's pretty expensive. It costs about 17 mil to flip the limit of these, but big fan of the Diamond Dragon Bolts E. I flip these all the time. I still flip them. I think they're a great high quantity flip. They can take a long time sometimes, but I always get solid margins on them, so definitely recommend that if you don't do those. 5309995 listed for the Archer's rings. We're going to let those go, and hopefully they sell pretty quick. How about the Syratube clanchat? Haven't really done a lot with the clanchat recently. I do need to revamp that now that I am playing a bit more, just because it's be a great place to communicate in game. We don't really have a hangout chat in game, which kind of stinks. So we should focus on that. Maybe I'll build that out a little bit, give some ranks out, and try to get that going. Let's go ahead and sell these Zamorak. I don't remember what they were going for. The Zamorak Hostas, I think what were we buying for? 14,821. I think they were going like 14,860 actually. I'll go 14,859,995. Should go pretty easily. 3407,995. Let that go. Let that do its thing. Everything is moving very solid right now. 20 viewers in here. What is up, everyone? How's it going today? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Leave a like if you are. It really does help me out a lot. And thank you for tuning in on the first live stream in a while. I know it's been a while since I've streamed, but we're back with the streams. Don't worry about it. Gonna try to stream every day here. Maybe not every day, but more often. Trust me. I'm back now. I'm on PC. Time to learn flipping. Welcome back, man. And this is definitely the great place to learn how to flip. I'll tell you that. Hey, Sierra, what world are you? Fashionscape, judge me real quick. World 321, I believe. So, let me see. Yeah, 321 right now, man. Usually when I'm on stream, I'm in World 321, just for a frame of reference. I feel kind of bad because we got 98 mil sitting here. Kind of want to get into working that in somewhere here, but we need something to clear out first. Ever had that moment where you insta-buy all of an item, but the margin is actually getting bigger at the same time? I always get nervous when that happens to me. Definitely. But then you have situations like I was in yesterday where I insta-bought a Sanguesti staff, I think it's called. And I was like, by accident, I was looking at prices on GE Tracker and I listed it and it instantly bought. So I was like, oh, snap. All right, I guess I'll just margin check it then. And then I actually went to sell it for a really low price and it sold for a higher price than what I bought it for. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Profits? Yeah, so it was really weird. I put it in the Discord. It was the strangest thing. I'm assuming this is you. So here we go. Let's rate the Fashionscape real quick. I like the cape. Cape goes really well with the Syratube and armor set, and I like the boots as well. Even though the yellow on the boots is kind of out of place, but I'll let it slide because it looks good. What I will say is, I do like the hat and the white hair as well. The gloves are also a good attunement, but what are you doing in Syratube and Rune? Like, come on, man. That's free-to-play armor. Pimp it up a little bit with members armor, man. And I like the kite shield too, but I don't know. It looks very solid all around, though, but it kind of looks like you're a free-to-play noob. I'm not going to lie. We're going to give it, I was pretty solid set. Well, I would give that like a 7.5, though, because it looks good. Like, you can't deny it looks good. The feather is a little strange, but it definitely doesn't take away from the outfit. But I would give that a 7.5, to be honest. It looks solid, very solid, and would definitely pass at a Fashionscape party. All the rune darts sold and the hostas sold. Very, very nice to see. Now, I bought an Anguish, seen that I couldn't wear it, and sold it at 60k higher LAL. Yeah, like, stuff like that is just, like, why does that happen? RuneScape's a weird place, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and work this 135 mil in for the last 8 minutes or so of the stream here. What can we do with 135 mil to be effective? I know what we can do. Let's check out the Bandos Tacits. Now, the Bandos Tacits are extremely low priced right now, and same with the chest plate. As we were talking about before, a lot of the gear is very, very cheap. So, don't really know what happened with that, but hey, definitely a big fan. And looks like the margin on those is smacking right now. So we're going to go ahead and try to flip a couple of these. As many as we can, to be honest. We can only do 4 at a time. So we'll go ahead and do that, though. Actually, let's go ahead and put 5 in there. There we go. List 5. Let them do their thing. LOL, someone was at the mining guild, or mining gold at the crafting guild in full gilded while I was on my free-to-play Iron Man. That's quite interesting, but that's pretty cool. I mean, gilded is a cool set, but I don't know why it's free-to-play, to be honest. It should be just members. Let me think. 19 mil to work with. Let's do... What could be good for that? Let's try stamina pots, actually. Or we could do Amethyst Crystal as well. Maybe we'll try to do both here. And stamina pots, there we go. Not a bad price on those at all. We'll let them do their thing. 20k margin, or 20 GP margin, not 20k. That'd be crazy. Nothing crazy, but actually not bad at the same time. Amethyst Crystal looks like it's going back up in price, guys. Interesting. It got really low at one point in time, which I thought was pretty crazy. I didn't think it was actually going to get that low. I didn't think it was ever going to go under 900 GP each, but it sure did, so... Hydra Leather check. Ooh, Hydra Leather is a very, very good flip, to be honest. I should have flipped that today. Don't know why I didn't think of it, but it is a very solid flip. Wrath runes may be good when you have less than 10 mil GP and a free slot. True. I don't flip Wrath runes a lot. Every time I tried to flip them, it hasn't worked out, but I also only really tried to flip Wrath runes in the beginning when they first came out, so, Pretty, like, popular stream today, guys, for not streaming in a couple, days. So, thank you guys for the support here on the stream today. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys have gotten some good money-making tips today. Hopefully, you can take something away from today's stream. Gravid, oh my, what's up, man? Dude, we were just talking about you. I was like, where's Gravid? Have you guys seen him? Here he is. I've seen you've been posting on Instagram a lot, though, so that's good to see. And Lazaron Splint says, is there a trade limit on Hydra Leather? Yes, it is 8 every 4 hours, man. And we almost have all the tacits in here, dude. So we're going to go ahead and let them sit for a second, and we should be able to get all of them. So turn around and sell those off, and yeah, let them do their thing. My dad gave me a section of his record label. Oh, that's awesome, man. How do you feel about decanting? Asked Jordan Garcia. So Jordan, I really do like decanting. Now, I don't do it a lot. I have a video guide on it, though, to show you, the additional profits you can make from doing it. 28194, we're going to list that, let it do its thing. 28194,995. List that, let it do its thing. Now, anyway, we have a subscription coming in from Joseph Afforth? I don't know how to say your last name, man, but welcome to the flipping fam, dude. Hopefully these tips are helping you out, and hopefully I can continue to help you out with future streams. So, of course, if you have any questions on what to flip with your cash tag, man, let me know, and I'll definitely help you out. But welcome to the team. Anyway, we have Jordan saying, asking how you feel about decanting. Yeah, I like decanting. I don't do it often anymore. I used to do it when I had a lower amount of cash, when I was under 100 mil, just because it would give me like an additional 35k, but now I got really lazy and I don't really do it anymore, so. It's a margin check again, 902. Gonna go 904 there. Might as well just throw another on there. Want some kebabs? Of course. Anyway, kebabs coming in from Laza. Apthorpe. Oh, I think I got it. Sorry, man. I'm not very good. Lazaroon coming in with 1,000 kebabs. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. Adding that to the new stack here, guys. Ooh, that Fashionscape's looking pretty fancy over there from Lucy. Anyway, 37 mil. Let's get one last flip going before we kind of stop flipping and letting things just trade here. Let me think what we can do. 37 mil. Could try the Hydra Leather, but I don't really know if I want to do that. It's kind of risky. I don't really want to do it right now. Let's do. We already tried Super Restores. Yeah, let's do the Serpent Helm, actually. I haven't done that in a while. I think that's a good one we could do. Thanks for the recommendation on that, Jordy. Appreciate that. Margin's not great on that, though. Let's go ahead and sell these. What were they? I don't even remember what they were going for. 4690. 4689 is what we'll do. And we'll just leave that last slot open, to be honest, because we're about to wrap up the stream. Anyway, let's try to mark down these tacits, though. $28,171,995. List that, let it do its thing. And if you can't get the profit, maybe turn them into scales to sell. Yeah, you could do that too. I tend to find that most of the time that doesn't really work out too well. You usually will profit more from just flipping the item straight up than you do turning it into scales. That being said, that is not always the case, so sometimes you can benefit from that. Jordan Rousey looking for the trade here. I'm assuming this is you, man. 13,000 vials of water coming in from Jordan here. So thank you, Jordan. Really do appreciate that, man. Putting that into the bank. 10 million vials of water. Crazy, crazy gains, boys. Anyway, we're going to put some sell offers in here before we wrap up the stream today. We're going to go ahead and list these dragon arrows for 790. And we're gonna just cut back on the amethyst crystals as well. Although I could probably leave that in and get some profits off of it. I don't really want to sit around and wait that long for it. So we're gonna turn around, cut those diamond dragon bolts E as well. We're gonna list these for 16 to 8. I do think they will sell. Probably not for a while though. We're gonna leave the Armail God Swords in there too. 130 on the air orbs as well. And yeah, we're going to leave everything right there, guys. I'll let you know the profit in the Discord after this stuff does sell up. It's probably going to take a few hours if I had to guess. I'm not in a rush. I'm going to hop off RuneScape for a little bit here. So thank you guys for all the support on the live streams. I know it's been a while. We're going to have more streams coming, I promise. Probably will be streaming tomorrow. I do want to do Corp one of these days on stream. So that's open to anyone that can do Corp and wants to come. You know, we can definitely do over 3 players there, as many as we really want to do. So let's go ahead and kind of schedule that in, etch that in just for fun, and see if we can get a Vis drop, or Vis drop, no, not a Vis drop, an Elysian drop. How about that? That would be quite nice, and we would split that if I got it. So for sure, stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in today. Hopefully, I did show you some good tips. Join us, link in the description below to our Discord if you do want to see how much profit I made today on stream. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. And, of course, the Discord is a great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack and kind of excel your flipping strategies. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy the stream today, and I'll see you all next time.